Are you looking to get more leads for your business? When I talk to business owners, the number one problem that comes up over and over again is how their business isn't getting enough leads. Most of their new business comes from word of mouth or customer referrals, and we all know that those can be sporadic. It is not something you can rely on to generate consistent leads. What is your lead generation strategy as a business owner? Is it word of mouth? Are you sitting and waiting for a new lead to come in? Are you sitting and waiting for somebody to make a referral for your business? Are you attending networking lunches and hoping prospects would call you? What if I told you there was a better way to generate leads? I want you to imagine what an extra 5 to 10 leads per day would do for your business. Does that mean more sales? Does that mean hiring new staff to handle the new workload? What I want to do for you in this video is to show you how you can generate more qualified leads and referrals for your business and keep generating it on a consistent basis using a tool you might already be familiar with. I'm Thomas from eBiz Universe, a digital marketing firm, and today I'm going to teach you how you can solve your lead generation problem once and for all. First, you have to understand that there is a shift going on in the business world right now led by digital media. The old way of doing business is out. There is a new and better way of doing business using digital media. Businesses who are not willing to adapt their business growth techniques to the current digital landscape are going to continue to see their revenue decline. Digital media is mandatory if you want to grow your business in this day and age. There is a lot going on in the social media world, but I want you to focus on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is hands down the #1 social network for client-facing companies to get new business. LinkedIn is huge if you want to get B2B leads. Let's look at the stats. According to Social Media Marketing Industry Report, LinkedIn has now surpassed Facebook as the #1 most important social media platform for B2B marketers. 80% of leads generated for B2B marketers today come from LinkedIn, according to Kissmetrics. Again, another Kissmetrics stat is 92% of B2B marketers leverage LinkedIn over all other social platforms. LinkedIn messages get an 11 times better response rate than other methods, according to Replicon. Again, another Replicon stat is that 46% of visits to corporate websites today come from social come from LinkedIn. I could go on and on. If you want more proof, simply go to Google and type in LinkedIn stats and you will find out. So what does this mean? That means you have no choice but to leverage LinkedIn as a lead generation tool for your business. Today, I'm going to show you 4 steps on how you can leverage your LinkedIn profile to generate leads. The first thing I want you to do is to spice up your profile. You might already have a profile that is just your title and your job position, but you want to modify it to make it attractive and look like a lead magnet. What problems have you solved for your clients? Put that on your profile. What about case studies? What about testimonials? That's what's going to attract people to contact you when they look at your profile. Now, what about adding some contact information? What about adding some skills? Add your volunteering information. Get some endorsements. Get some recommendation. And don't forget to put a nice picture on your profile. Now, once you have all this added to your profile, the next thing you want to do is go and get some exposure. So number 2, the second step is to get exposure. What do I mean by getting exposure on LinkedIn? It simply means you got to build connections. Think of your target market. Who would you like to do business with? Do you want to connect with general managers, marketing managers? Once you know who you want to connect with, go and do a search and then go after those kind of people that is fitting your target market. Then once you do the search, you can narrow the search by geography and then click on the profile you want to connect. Some things I want you to note when you start connecting with people is never send the canned intro message. Always say something unique. That is key. You don't want to seem like the next guy sending that canned intro message. So always say something unique about their profile. So after you build your connections, the next thing you want to do, step number 3, is to create some engagement. The way you create engagement is not by sending random messages that don't make sense. Basically, you want to stand out as an authority in your field. How do you do that? You do that simply by sharing information that helps your target market, that helps your target customers solve their problems. For example, like and comment on some of their posts. Let them notice you, especially if they're influencers in your field. You want to like and comment on some of the posts that they're making, so that way your name gets up there on LinkedIn. And then post something on your profile that makes sense, that solves the problems of your connections. Post something that makes your connections curious. Share your blogs. Publish on LinkedIn using LinkedIn Pulse. So that's step number 3, is to create engagement. Step number 4, intelligent messaging. Once you have your profile ready, your connections built up, and you start positioning yourself as an authority, it is time to take your LinkedIn to the next level. This is what I call running LinkedIn on overdrive. You start with a messaging program to reach your ideal prospect. I want to warn you before you take the leap and start messaging people, because this is where most people fail to do it right. How many times have you received a LinkedIn connection request followed by a sales pitch? They want to tell you how great their company is, how great their product and service is, and they want to pitch you before you even know them, before you have built a relationship with them. That is a wrong approach. Don't do that. You have to first develop a relationship before you ask for an appointment or for a phone call. So how do you do it the right way? Look at the person's profile and see what you have in common. Are you connected through a friend? Are you connected through a LinkedIn group? Then craft a message that is not salesy, which will get them to respond. Let the conversation flow, and when it is the right time, ask for an appointment for a coffee or for a phone call. So there you have it. Those are the 4 steps that you can follow today to get a ton of leads. And if you follow these step by step, I could guarantee you that you're going to get a lot of targeted leads that will help your business grow and that'll increase your sales. I want to know your thoughts. So please go ahead and comment at the bottom of this video. And if you think this video will help a business owner, would you mind sharing it on social media? And don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to our channel. By the way, today I'm giving a free PDF download of the exact steps that I spoke to you in the video. You could just print it out and start following it step by step. And if you will do that, you will get a ton of leads. So go ahead and click the link below to download the free PDF.